Whoa, good morning everybody. I'm your host DK10. What you are looking at there is the DMK Legacy Ferrari GT3 table, which is run on iRacing on a Tuesday night. We run that on a Tuesday, a cracking little league it is too, gotta be said. Oh, excuse me, just stretching, just finished, not long finished work. Straight in and work again, as you do. Ryan Dudley leading the way on 122 points from Carl Langley's in second place on 118. Mr. Notorious Martin JL09, Martin Lee is in third place on 111 points. We have got Phil McMahon, he's on 107 points in fourth place. Rounding out the top five is Craig Walters, he's on 105. Then we've got Scrabble. John Johnston there, he's on 90 points. He helped us set up this league on iRacing. So yeah, big thank you to John for that. Stuart Gibbons, he's on 84 points in 7th place. And then we've got Craig Butterworth, he is in 8th on 80 points. Then there's just me in 9th place. I've got 79 points. Did have a colossal crash, did I not, at Laguna Seca? Yes, I did. Heading my way up towards the corkscrew. Got it all out of shape. Got my braking completely wrong. Bounced off the right hand wall across the track. Got T-boned. Up in the air I went. It was, it was worthy of 6 bonus points. I was 10 away from being disqualified. I picked up a few more off-track points as well, but yeah. Some getting used to this, like this iRacing, but yeah. I'm in 9th place on 79 points. Then we got Arthur Daisy rounding out your top 10 on 70 points. Jay Elliott, he's in 11th on 42. With Gary Linton as well, equal 11th. On 42 points, and Dan Moldey's in 13th on 40 points, and then we've got Daniel, he's on 38 points. So yes, that is the iRacing. We did do a little trial for some touring cars on a Sunday night just to see how it went, but god damn, it was a lot slower than your GT3 cars, is to say the least. We took that around Summit Point, but tonight the boys are at Okayama, I think the circuit is tonight. Really looking forward to that one. Should be a great little race in these 488s. So yeah, really looking forward to that. We have also got the trade wheel is open for business. We have got a team event starting in 2 weeks on Monday. We did a little session last night. Just to get a feel for the cars and see how they angled and check the fuel, check the tyre wear. This is on GT Sport. So yeah, we're looking to get that. Oh wait up, what's the crack here? Don't know what that was about. But yeah, we are looking to get that underway within the next 2 weeks after Mr. C and his lovely minis around last round of that done as well. It's very close in there as well. Mr. C has got the tables for those. But I believe we are trading in an Audi R8 and a Ferrari today on the wheel trade. There is the wheel trade. We have got the Jaguar, the Corvette, the Dodge Viper, the Hyundai, the VW Beetle, the Mitsubishi Evo and the McLaren. These are the 7 alternatives that was picked by moi, the other Group 3 cars. So Jainho and Pete Jones are swapping out the Audi R8, which I did have a little go in it myself yesterday around Bathurst. It wasn't too bad, but it was unstable going down the dipper, so you had to really nurse the braking, get all the braking, get the gear shifting and that right. So yeah. And I believe they wanted the Evo. The Wheel of Fate has spoken. This is the final swap. Anybody in the chat who is in this car swap? I know I've got a viewer. Are you wanting to trade? Are we sure? And I think Moldy and Gwydion wanted the Corvette. They did pretty well around Brands, gotta be said. They are in the Ferrari. That Ferrari set the fastest lap around Brands out yesterday at a 1:23 something. So we're going to get this wheel spun. We've got the VGT tables coming up as well. So it's just 2 cars to trade off against the 7. So here goes the Audi R8. Once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, the R8 has been swapped for... Oh, bugger. A Group 3 Jaguar. Oh, I think I would have liked to have stayed with the R8 myself. That is now a Jag. It's a good job we got a week to go. Get some testing done. Now we are swapping out a Ferrari 458 for... Alright, fair enough. And now Hyundai. Little touring car-esque. Not too bad at all, gotta be said. I will leave the wheel open for anybody else that decides they want to change their car. So the Hyundai. So now, Jorginho and Pete Jones are in the Jag. Waldy and Franco in the Hyundai. So let it be ridden, so let it be done. That is the way. The wheel is still open. Now we will go over, head over to the touring cars. This is what we run on GT Sport. We was originally running on GT7, but there was still some lobby issues. This was before the update got put on. There was an update a couple of days ago. Should I say, was it yesterday, the day before? Do you believe? But yeah, we brought it back over to GT Sport just because of the lag and the various other issues that it had back then. And now it's staying here, just finish this season off. Hopefully we get another update. We get everything we need. But the Iceman Aldo was an outright winner around Sardegna C reverse. Got to be said. Set a fastest lap of a 57.149. He's currently leading the championship on 46 points. Just 14 points ahead of Big Frank, aka Old Crawler, who's on 32. Dazzler 67 is in third on 31. 15 points off the lead. The Joyce is on 30 points in fourth place. He's 16 points the difference off the lead. Not too bad at all. And Ricky J, Wrecking Ball Racing, he is on 26 points. And Or Big Wall, he's on 26 points as well, as was unable to make the other race. So yes, as you do. Now I need to bring up the tables. The tables I think most people want to see. So let's open them up. And there we go. These are the VGTs. This is where we are at the present moment. This is the VGT team battle. The GRX boys, the beasting. Love this side. Love it. We've just done Alsace Village. Didn't have a really good race myself around here, but has to be said, it was very good nonetheless. Cutler still leading the championship by 1 point from his rival here. TRG VW versus VW Racing. Cutler is on 82. Offskis in some supreme form at the moment on 81 points in second place. DMK Aldo is on 60 points, just ahead of Waldy by 3 points, who is on 57. Dazzler in 5th place is on 48. Ricky J just behind by a point on 47. DK10 44 points off the top. Not having a good little showing just lately. DK10 is in 7th place. He's on 38 points. DMK the Skyver, the returner this week after his big shifts at work. He is on 34 points. He's 48 points off. And DMK Chalky 12, who didn't race this week, he's on 32 points, level on points with my teammate in there, sitting the BMW there on 32. TLG Joyce is on 23 and the Keen is down there on 21 points. So the current manufacturers are VW Racing, massive lead in the manufacturers, currently on 138 points versus TRG VW Racing on 103. BMW Racing are on 95, Subaru on 94. Sitner BMW is on 70 and AMG down there in 55 points. And we are off to Yamagiwa Miyabi this week. And I dare say that might be another fuel burner. But it's going to be a Rocco show, innit? It's got to be said. It's going to be a rock. Be entertaining. Definitely be entertaining. So yeah. Where's my mask on? There it is. Let's get this one up. This is the VGT Mini Rumble. This is a one-make event that we run in the Grandmaster Series. This is the GRX Minis. And we've got a new leader at the top, a DMK Aldo on 78 points. Just 4 points the difference from Offskis on 74 points. DMK Chalky 12 did lead this championship for a little while, but I think he missed 2 races. Is it 2 races? He's down there, still in 3rd place, so top 3, not too bad at all, just by a point though. He's got 60 points from Cutler, who had somewhat of an eventful night, but still getting points, keeping him in the top 5. He's on 59 points, 19 points the difference now off the top of the table. DK10 doing better in this league than the last one that we've just seen. He's in rounding out your top 5. He's on 51 points, level with the Dazzler, who's also on 51 points, so joint 5th. And then we've got Ricky J, who's on 48 points, 30 points off the top of the championship at the moment. Big Frank, Old Crawler, is on 33. Then we've got the Skyver returning again, like I said previous. He got 28 points in 9th place. Then Joyce didn't start, the Keenleys didn't start, Woldy didn't start either. They're on 25, 21 and 18. And we're off to Interlagos this week. The Interlagos, I'm really looking forward to that. Gotta be said. Interlagos in the one-make minis is going to be absolutely savage. And all this has made me hungry for when season 2, because obviously this is samurai based. His theme is a bit samurai, you know what I mean? That's why we called it the Grandmaster. But next season, when we start again in January, I think it's penciled in for January the 5th, the next Grandmaster Series. That is an all-Italian affair. I've just got to get the formula. Still building on the formula, so yeah. But trust me, there's going to be some power cars in there. You got Paganis, Hondas, you got Ferraris, you know what I mean? You got Lambos and all that. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely fire. We're going to leave that table till last. But let's head over to the next one. What's this? This is the Group 3s. I have got comms to do for this. We have done Spa and the Group 4s as well. We have done the Group 4s, which was at Brands. But after the race, Offskis is in 1st place. He's on 97 points. That RCZ working wonders. And Cutler, again, in the Mustang, he's on took 16 points on the night, on 76 points. DK10 moves up into Ford into 3rd place. He's on 55 points. Ricky Jane, the Corvette C7, he's on 54 points in 4th. Dazzler rounding out the top 5 in the Evo finale. He's on 46 points, just ahead of TRG Joyce in the RCF. He's on 45. Old Crawler Waldy did not start, did Old Crawler, and Waldy DNF'd. 40 points from 32, 7th and 8th. The Keenleys in the top 10, 31 points, gotta be said. Points coming in, she'll always pick up points. She's the only lady driver we've got in our league, but she turns up every week without fail and picks up points willy-nilly. She loves the banter as well. This guy was just crept into the top 10 in 911 RSR, but seen him take out a victory and a fast lap, putting him in 10th place. DMK Aldo in the WRX, 18 points. Chalky 12 didn't start, he's on 10 points. And number 1 Pops, yes, the Pops in the 911 RSR as well, picking up 10 points, 87 points off the top so far. Cutler 21 points. We have got, what have we got? We've got one more Group 3 race and one more Group 4. We've got 2 sessions of the VGTs, so still all to play for. This is the Group 4s. Cutler leading this championship. He's on 81 points in the Mustang. And then Offskis in the Toyota, 86. He's 9 points adrift on 72 points. DK10 in the BMW M4 is on 66 points. DMK Chalky 12 in the Subaru, still in the top 5. So, you know, not too bad at all. He's on 63 points. He's only 18 points off the top, which is good. Ricky J rounds out the top 5. He's on 46 points, 35 the difference. Waldy's in 6 in the Genesis, 44 points. Crawler did not finish on 39 points. TRG Joyce is in 8th on 35. The Keenleys is on 31 in 9th place again in this table as well. Not too bad at all. Beating the Dazzler 1Z in his F-type. You love it. Dazzler's going to beat. Oh, and his Aldo on 26 points there in 11th place. The Skyver on his return back. He got 19 points on the night, 62 points the difference. A good showing on a return, and he's in the Group 4 Cayman as well, so not too bad at all. The Keenleys, rubbing in gear. You are beating 3 of the fastest drivers of, well, I say 3. You've got Dazzler, the double champ, and another champion. You're beating 2 champions. You're beating 2 champs. Let's go. You love it. And then we've got the big table. Obviously, these are all 4 individual leagues, so the idea behind it was to create leagues where I can get multiple champions for the championships. And then as we move over to the final table, there can only be over the 4 leagues. As you can see, we've got the minis, the VGT, the Group 4s, and the Group 3s. All your scores throughout the leagues, right, combined up into this total here. And there can only be 1 Grandmaster. This is what it's designed to do. Took a lot of brain ache and paracetamol to pull it off, like, but yeah, it's what it was designed to do. Become one, only one person will win, you know. So, and this is what it's about. Offskis is leading the way on 324 points. Cutler still in second place on 298 points, with 6 races left to go. It's not over yet. Not by a long shot. Then you got DK10 in 3rd place on 210. Ricky J moves up into 4th place on 195 points. And DMK Aldo down into 5th on 182. Dazzler 67 on 172. DMK Chalky 12 still on 165 points. Woldit is on 151. Old Crawler's on 144 in 9th. TRG Joyce is on 128. The Skyver is on 170. Keenleys is on 104, and Pops on his debut, he's got 10. So he's on the table. That's all that matters. He's on the Grandmaster table. But that's it. Heading in, 6 races left. It's going to be an epic showdown, you know. It really is. It's going to be fantastic. Really can't wait to get the end. And I think the end date was the 29th of September. I've got to tell the wife that there's a race on her birthday. I haven't told her yet, but I need to tell her at some point. So, yeah, but if I treat her nice throughout the day, I might take her for a meal in between work shifts and, yeah. But I'll sort it. We'll get it sorted. Because it would be crown night. It would be crown night, 29th. Could be crown night. You know? So, like I said, 4 leagues. That's not a big gap to have, is it? What is it, 26 points the difference? Is it? Yeah. 26 points. 6 races left. You get 26 points for a win and a fastest lap. So, anything can happen. And we know Oskis is driving the Toyota. It's crap off the start, but it's quick through the corners. And Cutler's in the Mustang in the Group 3s, the Group 4s. Monstrous in a straight line, bit heavy through the corners, but you know it's going to come down to who wants it most, isn't it? So, and you can see where the points difference is as well. The minis wasn't a great night for Mr. C this week. Had a lot going on, as you do. You know, literally got him from work, jumped in his rig and boom, you know. But yeah, it's still all to play for. And you can see by the points who's leading which championship as well. So, who have we got? We got Aldo leading the minis. We've got Mr. C leading the VGTs and the Group 4s. And Oskis is leading the Group 3s. So, yeah. Sweet. Mr. C's leading at least 2 of the leagues. But the one he wants is this one, the Grandmaster. Who won't want to be called a Grandmaster at the end of the season? You know what I mean? There can only be one. There can only be one. But I have got to get some commentary done. We've got the Brands Hatch comms to do. We've got the Spa comms to do. I've got to switch over to iRacing and get Laguna done. Which should be fun. It should be fun. Watching it back at least. I've still got to get the overlay set up. It's what's taking so long. I've had to get another mic from the other PC, my Simrig PC, so I can do all the comms and that through there rather than getting a capture card and boosting it over to the other PC. So that's why it's taking me so long. But I will get it done. Don't you worry. Even if it comes at the end of the season, I have to do a marathon, then we'll do a marathon. But yeah. As far as the car swaps go, Audi R8 for a Jag. Anyone? I'm not sure I would have wanted it, to be fair. What's going on here? There it is. So, as it stands, we have got Team 1, Jahino, Pete Jones in the Jag. We've got DK10 and the Keeners in the Aston Martin. We have now got Wody and Frank in the Hyundai. We have got Team 4, Mark and Glenn in the Volcanos BMW. Oskis and Ryan are in the AMG. Aldo and Chalk in the RSR. D-Dot and Cutler are still in the Lambo. So, yes. It's going to be an excellent race. Got to be said. Got to be said. I'm just checking some messages. So, yeah. Nobody moaning yet. Draw has been. I'll just let them know in the chat that the draw has been done. Trades have been done. I think I would have. I mean, the IDR8, you know, when Chalk had it, it was like a DJ. It was going round on every corner. But he's not used to driving it, so. Anyone in the Evo? Nobody's in the Evo. I just spun yours, your IDR8's for a Jag. And you can rewind the stream if you like. Or we just stand there, sitting there, spinning until we get what we want. Yeah, I can do that. Once the stream's finished, I'll get it all sent over. I'll write it all down and send it through the chat. Yeah, that's just somebody asking for the yeah, for all the drivers and the names. So yeah, we can get it up. We've got none other than the man himself who's commentating on this league, Mr. Smoker, Mr. Dark Smoker. You know, it's going to be a privilege to have doing our comms for us. It's been really, really good. There's someone else commentating on my race rather than just listening to the same old voice doing it. But yeah, that has been the draw. That has been all the tables here in the DMK. The iRacing is back tonight. The WTC is back tonight. None other than your main man, the Iceman himself, DMK Aldo. He is hosting the WTC. That is the Group 4s on Gran Turismo Sport. As you've seen, there was 6 in. But if you want to get involved, it's a good crack. You know, there's only 6 in the lobby so far. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to hit him up and have a crack. Where are you tonight? You're off to Blue Moon A, which would be a good race in a Group 4. You'd have to get in touch with Aldo. I'm not sure what cars are gone, because I do believe this is a one-make event. And it's a 40-minute race. So, yeah. And I think you have to do a tyre change as well in this one. I've got that many leagues all lined up. I just don't know where I'm going with them right now, but yeah. But yeah, you want to get in that one? That heads off tonight as well on GT Sport. So yeah, would be good. Would be good. Right, I'm going to go and get myself sorted. That has been the tables, the wheel of trade. I've been DK10. Peace.